So, you know me.
Oh.
Animal Crossing is like a big thing, especially just for me in general. Like it's part of who I am, and you're very well versed in New Horizons.
Oh yeah, I haven't stopped playing it since I got it. I pre-ordered it. I even have the fancy post.
So, what's your favorite thing they're adding in this trailer?
Oh, there's so many things.
There is.
I like the idea of cooking. I like permanent ladders. I would have been a lot more excited for the gyroids if there was a place in the museum for them.
Place in the museum would be really cool.
So yeah, just cooking, ladders, more customization options. But number one thing is probably just the fact that there's more stuff to do on Harv's Island now than just pictures and like a permanent spot. Like if I need new shoes, I have a permanent place to go to Kicks and just get some stuff.
I feel like the whole permanent place to go buy things is really important. Like, more than you think, because that's what you do in life. And with Animal Crossing being a community sim, because that is a very common trap to fall into, is not simulating what you want to simulate. So the fact you now have these places to go to buy the things you want to buy, it makes sense.
No more tracking which NPC is gonna show up in my square. Oh, Kapp'n. I totally forgot that they're adding Kapp'n. I'm so happy about that.
Dude, Kapp'n's like that old mate that like you haven't seen in so long, and then you come back and you meet him. Tortimer coming back. I'm so hyped. I genuinely just assumed he was dead.
Yeah, me too.
I was just like, I guess he's dead.
And there were so many rumors that he was dead, like, because there was a tombstone item, and people looked at it, and people thought, oh my god, it's Tortimer. No, he's just enjoying his retirement. Leave him be.
Dude's
and, like,
just
a ton of
vibing.
New Leaf NPCs coming back.
Yeah, dude. Honestly,
Always nice to see.
it's great. And the fact that Kapp'n takes you to these like island tours, I haven't played much New Horizons, but what's the difference between Kapp'n's island tours and the ones you get through Nook Miles and go out on the plane? Yeah, what's the difference?
It looked like there were more unique items. Like, he got vines somehow, and they were just more dynamic. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
I guess we'll have to find out.
A reason to listen to Kapp'n singing is a reason to listen to Kapp'n singing.
Honestly, when they saw him, my first thing was, oh my god, does he still sing? Because
yes,
that was the first thing I thought. I genuinely pumped the air and went, wait, no, they haven't shown him singing. And then they showed him singing, and I was way happier.
Over the moon.
But if you think about it, we should have seen that coming, because the dock was there from day one.
Oh yeah, a place I could finally get reliable paintings. I could actually go to Red and then buy things, like, without having to wait every, like, week for one day to try and get a painting that might be fake.
Here's the thing, though. If you actually look at the trailer, he has, like, a stone statue that we haven't seen in the main game yet.
No. Do not add more paintings.
They're adding more paintings for me to
No.
never collect.
No! Yeah. No.
I played New Leaf for so long, I have 4 paintings in my museum.
You'll never be a true fan of New Leaf until you have every painting.
Dude, except for paintings, I've collected everything else that you can get that you don't have to play like at midnight to get.
Nope, not a true fan.
Not a true fan. I think I'm more of a true fan than like the people who flipping made it, honestly, at this point. Probably know the game better.
Not true.
Pro tip though, right? Gyroids,
Yep.
when you water them and put them in the ground, they like steam. Like steam comes out, like you're summoning, like pulling their souls up from the underworld. Because do you know what gyroids are?
Like statues made of magma, so when you water them, they're just hot.
No. They're Japanese burial dolls that they'd bury with people who died to guide them to the afterlife, often said to contain their soul.
And now I'm stealing their soul so they can play me funny music. I'm dying.
You
That's
died?
what you get.
Congratulations, you're now my desk ornament. It's just brilliant. Can we just say that those
I think
vines...
that's their fault.
The atmosphere. They're bringing back the feels and the atmosphere that really drives the experience. Because I felt that was lacking in the base game. But now, I don't know, it's kind of there.
There's just so much content now.
It's a shame it's the last free update though. Honestly, I kind of felt like we needed like maybe 2 more of this size.
No, I think they've added everything I could think of.
Nah, cave behind the waterfall that you go in, and you can find all those rare ores, like gold and diamonds and stuff.
What are you talking about?
They need to put a cave behind the waterfall where you can get all the rare ores.
This is not Tomb Raider.
That's the thing, it is now. I'm in charge.
Although I do miss the exploding rocks from New Leaf to get like their cooler ores.
Yeah, that was really cool. Why am I saying it was? I played this like
smack
before we
every
thought.
rock.
It did. I mean, there is more. A lot of people are very divided over the crafting system. I've heard people really like it, and then I've heard people just be like, oh yeah, I just kind of ignore it all the time. And I'm in that ignoring part.
I like it. I think it gives me a reason to stay longer. Like, oh, my shovel broke. I could just stay for a few more minutes to make a new shovel. Well, I just made a new shovel. I better use it, and then just the cycle continues. Give me reasons to keep playing.
I felt that New Leaf did that better because like you'd be sent on trips to villagers' houses and you meet the villagers and they'd be like, oh hey, can you like get me some fruit? You get me some fruit, or you'd go like, and that would be the character that you then just delivered a parcel for, and yeah, it's great. And you'd just be sent round. So, yeah. And here's a feature that a lot of people probably don't seem to think about. We now know the exact time period in Animal Crossing canon where New Horizons takes place.
What?
We now know the exact time period in Animal Crossing canon where New Horizons takes place.
Is that from the manga?
Nope, this is completely in game.
Oh, what happened?
Okay, so how I've kind of figured this out. It's based off Tortimer's story arc. Label.
Oh god, we're getting into arcs.
We're getting into
But
story
remember,
arcs.
viewers out there, this is just a theory.
A theory concocted by Nintendo and me. So essentially, there's stories for a lot of these NPCs. Like Isabelle has a story, Blathers has a story, and so Tom Nook's and Label and Sable and Abel, they all interact with each other along with Tortimer. So I think this happens after New Leaf. But Let's Go to the City happens before the original game.
Oh yeah, it's called Let's Go to the City there, not City Folk.
Yeah, they didn't think you guys were clever enough to handle more than 2 words in your title.
That's the Americans. We don't like to associate with them. I'm kidding.
I've got a question for you. Do you think we can collect those vines that you see on the island that Kapp'n takes you to, and then put them in your village as a more natural alternative to the permanent ladders?
Well, you do see them take it into their inventory in the direct, like you actually watch them pick one up. So I don't think it's a huge leap of logic to think that they're placeable too.
Yeah, and you can climb them.
I hope they're more than just new crafting materials. If they're just more new crafting materials, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I want to climb. I want to be Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong!
Donkey Kong!
Yeah, exactly, dude. I just generally... This kind of makes me want to... I don't really care too much about the customization aspect outside of my house. But... the DLC, man, I kind of want to start designing more animal houses, like back in Happy Homes Designer.
Honestly, I have the opposite opinion. I don't think I want the DLC.
But then you can place pillars in your house.
They should just have that in the base game.
Yeah, but sucks to be you.
I don't want it to suck to be me.
Me neither. It should be in the base game, honestly.
Yeah. But
I
it's never
genuinely think that they
use
might.
individual wall tile things.
That is really cool. I never got why you could only put like, oh yeah, all the walls have to be the same. Like that didn't make sense because it wasn't like a processing power problem. Like that's not hard to render. And I've done like IT courses, so I would know.
And the shimmying thing. And now I can shimmy in between my desk and my chair and make it look more natural.
Yeah, dude.
When I'm like writing or, I can put a couch closer to my arcade cabinets. It just is better.
I just kind of don't understand why all this stuff wasn't just in the base game. Because it proves they had like a long-term content plan that kind of got screwed over by the pandemic in my eyes. Because I kind of think they would want to do the farming aspect with all the pumpkins, so they would have released that round 4. And then Kapp'n would have come with the diving update, and... You see what I mean?
I don't know. I think the opposite happened. They didn't have many more ideas, looked at what the fans wanted, and had one last hurrah update before piecing out.
I want to sit down with a developer. If anyone listening knows how I can speak to a developer, and also knows Japanese so that they can be my translator or something, let me know, because I want to know. I want to sit down with a developer and ask them this, because we'll find out in about 15 years' time. You always do. There'll be an interview of like Famitsu magazine or something, and you find out this stuff. But I don't want to wait that long.
One thing we can do. I'll get a Crash Bandicoot costume and a megaphone. You book the plane tickets. We're standing outside the Nintendo building and reenacting that one Sony commercial.
Hello, Plumber Boy. Your worst nightmares arrived.
I source the costume. You pay for the tickets.
I gotta do some more photography jobs for that. Let's go. Come on.
I think I got the hard job here.
I think you do. Where the hell are you gonna get that from?
Amazon.
I have a question for you about this update. Are you bummed out that Kapp'n's family is not here? Because I am. Where have they gone?
Kapp'n went to go get milk.
Kapp'n's gone to go get the milk?
Yep.
Oh no.
That's why he's going with you to every single island. He's got to find milk somewhere.
Kapp'n, my dude. That man has had so many jobs. He was a sailor, then he was a taxi driver, then he was a bus driver, then he was a hot air balloon driver. My god.
I think it's a pilot for hot air balloons, is it not? You don't really drive those.
No, you just kind of don't crash them. That's about it. So yeah.
You ever been in a hot air balloon?
I've never been in a hot air balloon.
Me neither. Sounds fun though.
Dude.
Alright, we need people who know Nintendo and speak Japanese, and also people who own a hot air balloon. Get in contact with us.
Let's do it! The BizBox vlog of us two just jumping on a hot air balloon. And, I don't know, singing the Wii Sports theme or something.
With my luck, it's instantly going to crash.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna
hell
die.
Yeah.
It sounds fun.
What's a little death? A little death never killed anybody.
I mean, the death itself didn't, no.
Not agree with that.
Well, you're not technically wrong.
I'm not technically right either, though.
True. So, out of 10, where do you rate this update?
Now.
Yes, headaches.
1,000 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm just kind of spiteful this wasn't in the game when it launched. That's
They gave
true.
us a full experience at the start.
No, they
now
didn't.
they're just giving us an even better experience.
They didn't do that. They didn't give us a full experience. And that is Nintendo's problem in 2022.